Hey there, survivors, how's it going? I'm your host, Douglas here at Drownway Productions, bringing you, yet again, another Trick or Treat Studios mask review. And today I'm excited to continue our journey reviewing many different Trick or Treat Studios masks and costumes this season with a piece that will complete a small collection for me. In yesterday's video we took a look at the Camp Nightwing Killer mask, and a couple of years ago we took a look at the Billy Barker mask. Today I'm really excited to go ahead and complete that set with the Skull Mask Killer. As I stated in yesterday's video, I'm of course a huge fan of R.L. Stine. I think most of us watching are huge fans of Goosebumps. But I also did grow up reading the Fear Street books, and this is pretty much the only killer design that really pays homage to the books. In particular, the Halloween Night 2 cover is what pretty much inspired the Skull Mask Killer for the Fear Street series. But the mask that was used is not the same one from the cover. On the cover they used a Be Something Studios skull mask, which is insanely cool, and here we have a new creation by Christopher Nelson, and I gotta say, this thing is insanely cool. And not just as a mask in this series, but this as a skull mask in general is a super creepy, super fun sculpt. I absolutely love this piece. And luckily, thanks to Trick or Treat Studios, we received some copies that were made directly off of the screen-used masks. And out of all three, it's really hard to say which one is my favorite. Billy Barker's mask is really simple and creepy, and it definitely reminds me more of Leslie Vernon's mask. But this is just a super cool classic skull mask all the way around. Of course, the killer definitely has more of a ghost face vibe in the show, or in the movie I should say, but the mask itself is just incredibly cool. I love this thing. I'm sounding a little repetitive here, but I really do love this thing. As far as the paint application, it of course is a super simple paint job, but it is a super efficient paint job. There's really nothing I can point at and say it looks bad, needs any touch-up work or anything like that. I'm sure maybe you could get a bit better texture out of the paint if you did a repaint, but this is a stock mask that really doesn't need any alterations at all. And of course they did release a burned version of this mask that closely resembles the Halloween Kills mask in the way that it's scorched and melted on the side and has a really cool char effect. Unfortunately, I did not pick up one of those, and unfortunately, these are no longer available on the Trick or Treat Studios website. Normally, I would read the excerpt from the website to you all, but these are no longer available, at least for the time being. I'm hoping these will make a comeback because word is there will be some more Fear Street movies coming out sometime soon, and if that happens, these hopefully will get a re-release. But for now, you'll have to pick these up secondhand from another collector or one of the many retailers that did carry Trick or Treat Studios stuff. Some people do still have them in stock, and I definitely need to get one of the burned versions for my collection. Unfortunately, for now, all I have is a full set of all three, and you know what? I'm pretty damn happy with that. I'll definitely have to give you guys some video of all three together, but I also want to show you something really cool that I picked up from the Fear Street series. So those of you who are longtime viewers know that I'm a huge sucker for like cast and crew stuff from different productions, especially if it's something I really love. So whenever I came across this, I had to pick it up. Here we have a little cast and crew backpack from Fear Street 2019. This is not really like your typical drawstring bag, and it's not a normal backpack either. It's a pretty large bag, but still pretty cool. I picked it up just because it has, of course, the huge logo on it. It is a cast and crew piece, but not too much interesting to say about it. It's a pretty simple cast and crew piece, but just something I thought I'd share with you all real quick. And I think that just about covers it. So for all three of the Fear Street masks, I strongly recommend them if you love the movies, if you like the series at all, if you even think that they're cool masks. And I also would recommend you go ahead and pick those up pretty soon. So yeah, I guess that about covers it. I personally love all three of the Fear Street masks. They're really nice Trick or Treat Studios masks that don't need any modifications or repaint work. You can of course do that, but these are pretty much perfect stock masks. So if you're a huge fan of the series, if you really enjoy the movies, definitely go ahead and pick these up if you can find them. And I would try to go ahead and pick them up pretty soon because they are currently discontinued and we do not know if they'll ever be made again. And with that being said, I love you all. Thank you for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. Keep an eye out for some more videos coming very soon, and I'll see you next time.